Being able to manage files and folders in SharePoint is an essential skill. I'm going to go into this documentation folder just by clicking it. When it comes to files and folders, as far as selecting them, notice when I move my mouse up and down, there is a wee circle in front of the name of each file. If I click this circle, I've selected one item, and this is verified over here. If I click this X, I will have unselected that one item. Let's choose 2 or 3 items. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 items selected, and now that's verified over here as well. And you saw that if we click the X, it would unselect them, but you can just as easily unselect them by clicking them again. If I want to select all the files, I'll move my mouse up to the top of the column, and there's a circle there, and when I click it, it is selected all 9 items, and I'm able to unselect just by clicking the circle again. So that's how we select files and folders. Now, as far as opening a file goes, I want to show you this little button here. The 3 dots is called More Actions. The More Actions button gives you options such as opening the file. Now, normally we just click the document as we have done in previous videos, and that would just open the file in the web version of the application. So it would open it in the browser, but sometimes I want to open it in the desktop app of Word or the desktop app of Excel, and so that's why I would go into Open and I'd choose to open in the app. Opening it in the immersive reader just makes it really large and easy to read, so I would just hit the back button to exit out of here. The More Actions button also gives you other options such as deleting a file. And you can just press the delete key on your keyboard. When you delete a file, it actually goes to, as it says here, the Site Recycle bin, so you can get it back. I'm going to delete this file, and I'm going to show you how to get it back. I simply go to Site Contents at the top here, and from there I'll see an option Recycle bin. And anything I've deleted will be in my recycle bin. Now be aware that you need to find out what your company policy is here, because some organisations will make it that the bin will start to delete items that have resided in the bin for 30, 45, maybe 60 days. So they're not going to be there forever. I'm going to select this document that I deleted, and I'm going to ask it to restore the document. If I delete it, it's permanently gone, but if I restore it, it goes back to where it came from. So there I'll go back to Documents Library using the Documents option at the top here. I'll go back into my documentation folder, and there I can see the file has been restored and put back into that folder. Now sometimes using the More Actions button again, I want to download a file, and this is the option here. If you download it, it will go into your Downloads folder, and I can see it up here in the top right corner. There's usually a little bit of an arrow. Sometimes it sort of has a little blue circle going around it because it takes a while to download it if it's a big document, but I often just go into this button here which shows me the folder in which it downloaded it. And if I bring that into view, you can see here it is here in my Downloads folder, which is always an option you can find on the left-hand side called Downloads. And I'll close. Not only can you delete and download files, but you can also go into this More Actions, and you can do things like rename a file. Perhaps you're not so happy with its current name, so I can just call it an update. And I've renamed the file. The other thing you can do using the More Actions button, I can also pin it to the top. And this gives me quick access to this document that I work with regularly. But if I no longer want to pin it to the top, I can click these More Actions button here, edit the pin and unpin. I can also move documents. I'll go back to More Actions, and let's say I want to move this document to the News folder. So I move to, and then I choose the location. Documents, News, and I'll move it to there. The document's been moved, so it no longer exists in here once it's completed moving, but if I go back to the Documents Library and I go to the News folder, I'll find that file's been moved to here. You can also copy a file to another location. If I go back to the More Actions button, I can choose Copy To. Notice you could copy it to a different SharePoint site, but I'm just going to copy it to my documentation folder and copy here. So now I've got one sitting in the News folder, there it is there, but if I go back to my document library and I check out my documentation folder, I've also got a copy sitting in my documentation folder. There it is there. Everything that we did with files can also be done with folders.